don't know if we'll do that though, because that's like, for me, it's always been like a weird group of people that listen to ASMR. I don't know.
It's interesting.
Welcome to ASMR.
We all have our kinds. We all have our groups.
You know, I'll tell you what. One of my most watched videos recently was I was typing, like an article.
What's that noise?
Yeah.
A typewriter? No, it's
No,
a computer.
it was a computer, but I have a mechanical keyboard, so it's real audible clicks.
It makes those.
Yeah,
That's what gets people to
and
write.
I'm like,
That's why I like on a typewriter. I have a typewriter.
Did not know.
I have a typewriter, old school, and that, like some people, like they say when you write a book, do you handwrite it, and then do you put it like on the typing or in a computer, or do you have the blank paper, and then you start? See, for me, I handwrite the whole thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I handwrite the whole thing, and I keep a spiral close, so if I say something to you, all of a sudden I'm like, write that down, you know,
Write
so
it
then I
down.
have it, yep, and then I type it later and then send it to the editors.
That's interesting. I know someone from my when I was in high school, Tyler. Tyler, if you ever watched this, you know which version you are. There was 3 of you. You know the one I'm talking to. He wrote everything all the way through college, all papers.
Right, see, that's me.
And we always tell him like, dude, you're insane. But hey, you know, it was like for him, it was I think more of an enjoyment.
Right, that's
So,
me. I like to
yeah.
write, like I used to write, like practice my handwriting, and I do different writing, and I change my handwriting on purpose.
Really? Just how you feeling that day?
Teachers were like, you can't do that. I'm like, I can, and I just did. I kept changing signature until you get your first bank account, and they're like, you can't keep changing your signature, because I change it on a daily basis. Doing cursive, doing print in cursive, I change it all the time, and I love just writing, and my mom actually taught herself calligraphy.
Oh, that's cool.
Same thing. So, and she's done like, you know, certificates for some of my clients. And so she did calligraphy. So her handwriting, like she actually like gears up, goes, vroom, 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 vroom. Like
Just
she
does it.
actually like, it's
Gets
just
ready
nothing
for it.
cool as handwriting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever you gotta do, whatever
yeah,
you
I
do,
used
enjoy
to
it.
type, and then I was, you know, I can't say. So when I was on a computer the first time.
I was on a computer for the first time, kids.
Yeah, so I'm not a techie, so what happened was I've got these term papers that I help
Is she
people
a
type.
millennial or is she an old person?
Because I would type papers for people because it's like 14 pages, you know, single space, whatever. And I typed almost 100 words a minute. I could just type and I could watch TV, I could do whatever. So this one time I was typing and my dad explained how to hit save, because you'd have to save these things as my sheets are flying, and it's like, he goes, see how many pages you went through? Just hit the save button just once in a while, just in case something happens, say the power went out, something. So I'm towards the end, I got maybe 3 left papers, and I'm like, oh, I got this. All of a sudden my dad's, get in here, you gotta see this on the news. You know, so of course I just jump up and I'm like, what? So then it was a couple of minutes, I come back, there's fish on the screen. I'm like, what happened? And he comes in, he goes, what did you hit? Like, I didn't hit anything. I got up and he goes, please tell me you hit save. I'm like, no. And I already did 6 pages and I didn't. He goes, I'm like, why are there fish on the screen? Like cartoon fish. What is this? He goes, God, what did you hit? And he goes, I don't know, let's just try this. And of course it went back up. He goes, that's screensaver. I'm like, I hate you. I hate you so much. And people wonder why I'm afraid of computers.
Well, you learn.
This is why I'm afraid
you
of computers.
learn today.
Oh, I get like
you need to learn to
3
love.
words save, 3 words
You know,
save.
I know you ain't about that like
save.
perfection, but I really want you to take like your iPad once in a while, just give it a nice like a good old hug.
I don't like
and
picky
just
stuff.
and just learn.
Like I
you
walk
know,
into Apple store, it's like, whoa.
that way
everything
if
adjusts.
Terminator happens, and like they come to you, they come to your place, and they're like,
And you know,
is this the one that hugged the iPad?
You know for a fact, I mess up electronics.
I think if you just got a little closer and you said, I'm sorry.
Can't do it.
This is the past.
They don't like
We're going
me.
towards the future.
They don't like me.
And I
Even if I say,
segue.
oh, look at
Did
this
you like how I
iPad.
segued that?
See,
Did you like that?
exactly.
All right, segue time.
Here we go.
Because
It's like, I'm tracking it.
it was a good start. It was a 4-minute intro to the actual video. Congratulations, kids. She's old. What?
What?
Whoa.
Did you hear that? No, I'm not.
I don't know. How old am I?
Yeah, exactly.
If you cut the face in this way, I'm like 18. If you leave it all, I'm 76. What do you want? So what I really want to talk about, and we briefly touched beforehand. If no one knows how we do this, is I literally bring up a conversation about 5 minutes beforehand.
5.
And then we
Well, 4
and then we
this
touch
time.
base.
Yes.
And then if we both like it, then we do it. And if we don't
Yeah.
like it, we go to the next idea.
He says it, we throw shit back and forth, and then we go.
This one was about being, I say, we'll use being in a rut because that's going to be what a lot of you understand, thinking that the past is your identity. When the reality is, your future hasn't really been told yet. And I'm trying to make this a little more layman, I guess, because there's a bunch of fancy words you can use for it, but it has more to do with.
So it's like when you want to move forward and do something in the future, but you're so afraid because you're living by what your past did to you. or what your experiences were.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to do that. You can make your experiences just be a chapter and you go to the next chapter, or you can make it your identity and pull it in every single chapter, and then your story is totally different. So I tell you, don't make it your identity.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something that happened, and things have to happen to us, or we're not morphing, we're not growing, we're not changing.
Mm-hmm.
We're stagnant and we're boring. So when you have something come at you, you need to face it head on and go, really? This is what you're giving me? Let's do this.
Like, or
See?
I go like
'Cause
the
it's a good
not impressed
challenge.
route. I'm like, not
Right.
impressed, bro. Like, come on, make it harder.
Because that what you're trying to get through is preparing for what you're going for.
And keep in mind, as soon as you try to like, for me, the way I explain it is there's like every little bit there's like a wall,
Right.
like that final wall for that level or that
It's that learning
state
part
of
where
you.
that's it.
Yeah,
The end of the journey.
And you have to execute on what you've learned.
Right.
And
To
that
prove
wall,
you can get to the other side.
I promise you this, it happens every time. It never gets easier,
No.
and it's always difficult. Like
It's always thicker and bigger and crazier
Yeah.
because it has to. Because for you to get through that wall, what's on the other side? You got to be
They
ready.
added crossbows every once in a while too. Like sometimes like they'll throw crossbows at you.
Yep, see.
Every once in a while there's like a
little
sniper
gut
on the upper
punch.
deck. Like
Oh yeah, you get the Uzi coming.
Yeah.
It's like a video game.
Dude's freaking out,
Yep.
launching
See, really, if you
bullets
look
at
at
you.
that, look at life as like a video game. See?
Okay, that looks better now. Your mic was like touching your shirt, and I was like, eh.
See, he's very big about the sound.
I'm huge about the sound.
Huge.
I had this
So he
conversation
wants to
today.
make sure- Like I'm hungry, but I can't even because
No, we can't. No crunch.
Maybe
Maybe we'll crunch for like the,
See?
you know what we'll do for the last minute. We'll
do
eat.
ASMR,
We'll just sit
and
there.
We're gonna do it.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
If you
so
stick
that's what
around
you have
long
to
enough, you get that
understand.
reward.
Yes. So you have to understand that. Like if you look at it as like a video game, you have to get from this level to make it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that in video games. Once you make it to that level, you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be at this one for a while because there's no way I can make it to the next one. I can't
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
get the weapons I need. I can't have this. So same thing with life. So when you have something come at you, it needs to be that way because
Mm-hmm.
what you're going through is preparing you for where you're headed.
And we're doing it right now.
Right.
Your whole project. Like we're trying to add like
We have
4 or
lots of
5 extra
projects.
things,
Yes.
and it's all
To
difficult.
my 100 clients a week.
It's already difficult. Yeah, it's like you've already got a tough time.
Yeah, see, I have a platform in my gym. I have like 100 clients a week, and I've been doing
And-
it for a
and
long
they spread.
time. Yes, and some have been with me 20 years, clients. But now we want a platform outside to you guys.
And
so
that's-
now I'm doing all this stuff
all
on
this
top
stuff.
to introduce myself to you.
Some of the stuff she's not the most fond of.
No.
That's love right
No.
there. She hates electronics.
I don't like don't like me. How many times do you use
telling you.
electronics? Like I suck the batteries right down.
Yeah,
and
but
all
then
of a sudden
I
your
but,
phone changed.
but then
the
I
other day,
show
the
love and
last time.
compassion,
He does.
and then they're always fine.
For your stuff, not for me. I've put Apple Watches on and made them haywire for people.
Well, then give me the Apple Watch.
I don't wear one. That's why you can have an Apple Watch.
I don't have Apple though. I don't really want it.
He's a droid.
I'm a droid.
Droid.
Android. All right. That's the whole point. It's a
Yeah.
pretty simple statement.
Take it on and welcome it. You can either embrace it or you can chase it.
Yeah.
It's the way it is.
And
You gotta
don't be afraid to
embrace
sit
it.
down for a moment and really think about it. Take some time
Right.
and just go through it. Because even like when you're working out, like you want to do reps fast, you have to do them correct first, and then you can work on your
You
agility.
need a foundation.
A
If you have no foundation,
foundation.
then you're going to build this building that's just going to rock and roll and crumble.
Well, as soon as it rains one time,
Right. You're going
the
to
water will come
right
through
down the hill.
ocean. Like
Down you go.
then you're just gonna be like
Finding
the
Nemo.
layering
There
on
you
the
go.
bottom
You're
of
gonna
like
be
a
with
river at
Nemo.
some point. Yeah, you're gonna be like you're just gonna get crumpled
Yeah,
little
crumpled.
pieces.
You know, you're going to have like jaws come. It's not really-
What are we gonna do for our first infomercial?
What should we do?
I think the pretzels are a good
Pretzels.
idea. I think the pretzels. Oh, it's
Right.
snack time. I'm gonna slurp some.
Look, see, I match. See, my
She matches.
sweats. See,
Here.
okay, he's
I wonder
gonna
how
get
this is
his
gonna
train.
sound.
He's really scared about this right now.
I'm not
He's
scared. I'm just now I'm
It's
curious.
gonna mess the sound up.
It will mess the sound up. Okay, it's like right there.
See? Yours is closer. Okay, here you go. See what I did?
What? Welcome to ASMR.
This is a big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Honeycomb, they slurp, hot tea. People are very intrigued by sounds. And I think it's like, for me, people want to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is so fake anymore. Got the perfect selfie, the perfect this, perfect that.
Well, see, my curiosity is why don't we just go do those things?
Go do what?
Like, instead of listening to us
live?
eat a pretzel, just
I
eat
know.
a fucking pretzel.
Because then it makes them heavy.
Alright.
I mean, see, it's lies. That's what they think. No carbs. I live on carbs.
Yeah.
See? You have to eat carbs, or you don't burn fat. And everybody knows it because the times that you've done it, all you do is you get skinny. but not like a workout skinny, like a skinny.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay skinny?
Like you didn't drink. You didn't drink like
That,
water.
like, dang, where have you been going?
You
to the
lost all
gym?
your water weight for like
Right.
3 days.
Follow the bodybuilders. We know how to do it. Rice, quinoa, you know it. Pop tarts. We do that.
Oh my god.
They have mini Pop Tarts now.
I know.
They have the cinnamon
you
ones.
gave me ones.
Put them in the microwave. Oh, it's like a cinnamon bun.
I'm a non-microwave with my Pop Tarts.
I know, some people are. They cause brain damage. I should have been dead a long time ago.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's like, they prefer, I mean, you get like those little like toasters.
Yeah, I have one of those too. It just takes too long. I don't have 2 seconds.
It is true.
Yeah.
It is. You like prep that, you come back and put it in there, then make sure you catch it in a minute, or you'll melt your Pop Tart into the bottom of your toaster thing.
I know. If you're like back in the day with hot dogs, you make them blow up in the microwave. I used to do that. He's like, watch it. I'm like, you need to open the door. It's really big. It's gonna explode. It is a poof. You get in so much trouble. You're eating that. I'm like, ugh, that looks gross.
We were trying to get the slices.
A hot dog? Put the whole hot dog in the microwave. Make it blow up.
Well, if you slice it like inch.
Pressure.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And the rest was hot dogs with the cheese. Those really explode and all the cheese.
Oh my goodness. Never done that?
All the cheese goes poof.
I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, and you can take a marshmallow and make it into like hard candy.
That sounds horrible.
It's really good.
No, it's not. You're a horrible person. Just kidding. You're not a horrible person. No one's horrible. You're all beautiful people.
We're all beautiful.
But you need to work out some
Not
more.
just-
And
yeah.
I'm talking to myself.
Exactly. Work out.
Okay.
I work out.
11:45. I wonder when we're gonna like the first like really
What do
offensive
you
one
think?
we're gonna
Should
make.
we do a pretzel one?
Should we do pretzel?
Look, it's like
Should
a
we do
chip
lemonade?
and a pretzel because it's flat, so it's perfect. It's not like a real pretzel, but at the same time, it's not a chip. And I think you do get more
I think you get more.
when you open. So if I look at my Lay's chips, lime chips that I enjoy so much, I'm thinking
Which-
we get more of these because these are stacked and they're pretty heavy.
The lime chips are kind of weird.
I like lime chips. They're good.
They're good, but
The
we
salt.
aftertaste.
Oh,
I'm surprised you don't drink tequila.
I did. That American.
I mean, not
Indian
as much.
is a little crazy sometimes. No, I do Patron Silver.
Mmm.
Smooth.
A good one.
Yeah, Patron Silver. That's what I drink. If I do.
I've had really good tequila, but man,
Well, you get the really
I
bad
only remember the bad ones. Yeah.
Mhm, everybody does.
Don't get that one, man.
Yeah, don't get that one.
It'll eat your soul up right
Never-
there.